On 29 and 30th of December 2021, IFERP is organizing an amazing 4th International Conference on Applied Sciences, Engineering, Technology and Management ICASETM in Dubai, to solve various issues in information technology, case studies and innovative inventions, computer networks, supply chain management, and organization studies.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our speaker today, who is going to talk us about personality development and winning attitude. Ms. Surbhi Saroha, Meerut College, Meerut, UP. Thank you for joining us, ma'am. We can start with today's presentation. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So I'm sharing my screen with you.
Yes, please.
Yes. So this is personality development and winning attitude. Coming to, first of all, the very first slide. That is personality development. Okay, so personality development. Personality development is about building your capabilities, nourishing your talent, enhancing new skill sets, working on your weaknesses, and transforming them into strengths. So basically, when we talk about personality, we talk about all these things, and we have to convert them all into strengths. So it's a mix of good and bad. These traits define how we respond to situations and people. A research study by psychologists at the University of Illinois suggests that we can change our traits. Trait means difficulties or whatever constraints we have, provided we want to change them. So we can change all of them, but if we are willing to change it, that's very important. We can become the best version of ourselves if we want to. So that is very important. We all can remove our bad habits and convert them into good ones. That is what personality says. We have to remove them. So that's a very nice quotation about it is. Personality development is a major time saver. The better you become, the less it takes you to achieve your goal. So that is very important. If you improve your personality, you are coming very close to your goal. Now, some tips on personality development. Number one is know you are incomparable. That means you don't have to compare yourself with others, because it is like everyone is unique, we all know, and there should not be any comparison, because if you do compare, that means you are doing injustice to you. So you bring your self-esteem down by comparing yourself to others. Personality does not let your strength blooms. So know that you and the other person's unique and they are incomparable. Second tip is that give space for imperfection. People and situations always do not fit in your frame of perfection. So just give space to imperfection as well. Be light in mind and heart. Do not overthink and overanalyze. Instead, learn to take it easy, forgive easily, and drop grudges against people as soon as they pop up. Bring light in mind and heart makes you truly happy from within. So that's very important, that do not keep a grudge on anyone or for anything. So just let it go. Take it light in heart and mind. Fourth tip is be a better communicator. A skillful communicator can win over people and adverse situation. So it brings clarity in communication. So be a better communicator. Be warm and approachable. So always, of course, we all like the good, warm people, those who always greet us with a smile. We always adore those people more, right? So we all like people with whom we can easily mingle and talk to. No one likes a person who responds with a straight face. So learn to be warm, flash that smile more often, be friendly and be ready to share and help. Do things with style. Doing things with style adds zinc to the personality. That is very important. So whatever you do it with a style and full-heartedly. Do that thing. The secret to doing some things with style lies in working with passions and a relaxed mind. So while you work at something, do not let anything distinct you from putting all your energies into it. At the same time, stay relaxed. So you have to stay relaxed and do it with a style and a zeal, right? Next thing is learn to let go. After you are done with the task, let go of his attachment with the result. So basically what happens, people are very attached. Oh my God, what it will be, the result would be. So do not focus on the result, while be calm and relax. That's the part of a strong personality. Be aligned in the face of danger. Face every challenge confidently. Either you can overcome the adversity or learn something invaluable. So always face whatever dangers with, with wholeheartedly and without any fear. So make every day count. That is very important. Check out what you are doing to do that day. Keep in mind your larger goals and select activities accordingly. That means you have to take a vision of it, that I have to achieve this in life. I want to become this thing. And for that, on daily basis, do come to that goal near. So keep on doing effort so that you become closer to your goal. Improve your body language. Yes, this is very important. Having the right kind of body language is an important part of your personality development. It helps people to perceive you in a better light. Ensure that your standing and sitting positions are upright. Make your eye contact while speaking. This is very important. Whenever you're talking to someone, keep eye contact with the person.
On 29 and 30th of December 2021, IFERP is organizing an amazing 4th International Conference on Applied Sciences, Engineering, Technology and Management ICASETM in Dubai, to solve various issues in information technology, case studies and innovative inventions, computer networks, supply chain management, and organization studies.
So with this, next thing is, attitude is always similar in nature to self-esteem. Someone cannot give it to you. You have to build it on your own. It's lonely and self-taught. So attitude, if I talk about winning attitude, you have to develop it on your own. I can only just give tips. So step for developing a winning attitude, it's number one is focus on your passions. Definitely, you have to focus on your passions, because if you make passion your career, then you don't have to work. Like, you are loving that job and you do it with wholehearted and with full efforts. Like, and it doesn't feel like you're putting some efforts. It's like you are liking it and you are doing it. So give yourself a leg up while focusing on the things you love. It's much easier to develop attitude when you are doing something you love. So think positively. This might be easier for me to speak or type, but in every small deeds of your life, think positive. So on a large scale, you would be a positive person overall. So slow down the speed of your emotions. When you caught yourself thinking negatively, take a deep breath. You need to practice becoming mindful of your racing thoughts, because you automatically thinking and behaving have unfortunately becomes automatic. Actually, what happens whenever we think of something, you should control your emotions. That is very important, and keep apart all the negative thoughts and focus on the positive. Then set goals high and monitor progress instead of a specific result. This is very important. So you should enjoy the journey along the way. Just enjoy the journey which you will be going through for achieving whatever you want, and pay attention to what you are accomplishing on the target goals, and set a target for you that daily I have to do this thing, and do it with a commitment. Of course, this next point is about that only, that make sure you can commit. Whatever you think of, you have to do it. Stay committed with that goal. So setting high goals is ridiculous if you cannot commit to working towards and achieving them. This exercise also involves determining the things in your life you will need to sacrifice to achieve what you want. So, of course, when you want something, you have to you have to focus on that, and you have to spend more time on what you want. So you have to all the pleasure times or the leisure times you have to exclude, and that you have to sacrifice, right? So make no excuses. So this is very important, that you are accountable for everything you do and everything that happens to you, that you accept it. Then next point is surround yourself with the right people. This is very important, that always surround yourself with the right people. You are the average. This is just in your life only, you take a note that whatever the average of 5 people you spend the most time with, you are that person. If someone wants to analyze how you are, then the 5 person you spend more time with, That is, you are the average of them. So do the maths. Meant to empower you and should never victimize you. So any relationship, they says, it should empower you. It should not victimize you. If a relationship is not helping, you must let it go and walk away from that. Next is be grateful. It's impossible to have a bad attitude when you have gratitude. So gratitude, be grateful for everything. Of course, for everything you have in life, be grateful to God. Keep on thanking God. That thank God you have blessed me with this thing. Every small thing as well as big thing. So with this, you inculcate a winning attitude, and you would be like happy because whatever you have, little as well as big things, many people are dreaming of that thing which you already have. So always be grateful. Learn. Your life will never get easier, but I assure you, you will get wiser. So keep on learning everything on daily basis. Think over it. What I have learned today, the whole day. What I have learned in the whole day. What are the problems I faced? How I solved it. So keep on learning. So learning is very important for winning attitude. Then next and the last point I suggest for winning attitude is choose the right mindset. Though it's the last point, but it's the most important, because right mindset is someone says, okay, I have this fixed talent, so this is a fixed mindset. And if they say they keep on learning and improving themselves on daily basis, it's a growth mindset. So focus and make yourself a growth mindset type. Fine, that keep on learning, because we, as I tell in the first personality development, that we all have good and negative points, right? But how we make our bad into a good one, that is more important. So keep on improving yourself and become the best version of yourself. That is important. Now, one quote: if you do not see yourself as a winner, they cannot perform, then you cannot perform as a winner. This is very important, because if you cannot see yourself as a winner, then you cannot perform as a winner. First, see yourself, then you will achieve that thing as well. So these are some IT persons, those who are the those who have achieved a lot in IT, and they have a very good personality as well. They had the winning attitude. That's why they're there. So he is Vinod Tham. He's the father of Pentium, co-inventor of flash memory. And what he said is the personal computers were designed from computing and not for communication. The microprocessors has gone beyond its use. So since he's a part of IT, he has discussed this about personal computers. Then I talk about the next person who we get inspired, we IT people, I mean. Then it's Vinod Koshla. He's a co-founder of Sun Microsystem and the chairman and CEO. Also founded Disney System and Costa Ventures. Everybody else is afraid to fail. Now, what he says, see his winning attitude. What he says is, everybody else is afraid to fail. I do not really care, because when I fail, I try something new. So he is not even bothered. Either he will succeed or he will fail. He's not bothered about the final result. He focuses on doing it, and if suppose he get failed, then he tries something new and something more, positive. He has a very good positive approach. That is the winning attitude. Then I talk about Narayan Murthy. He says that he's also known as the guru of information technology. He's co-founder and CEO of Infosys Technologies. He was a programmer since a child. What he says is progress is often equal to the difference between mind and mindset. As I told, that mindset is very important. That mindset, it should be growing mindset, right? It should not be fixed one. Or that fixed one is based on that. You should not fix it. It should be always growing attitudes. Next, I talk about Azim Mukherjee. He is a software tycoon, and better, he is known as the Indian Bill Gates. He's a founder and the chairman of Wipro Technologies. And his mindset, see what he says. If people are not laughing at your goals, they are too small. He says that if the goals are small, then that means nobody would be laughing at you. So make your goals so much that people laugh at you. Because if I take an example, if the person, those who have made the telephone, who has made the aeroplane, earlier it was like the person who invented it, initially the idea of it. If you would discuss with someone that, then initially people would be laughing, oh, what are you talking about? How is it possible? But we all know that it's possible. So that is what his vision and his winning attitude says. So with this, I end up my presentation. Thank you. And you can write me on surveyserver12@gmail.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your valuable inputs that were presented at the guest lecture, ma'am. For receiving a regular update about IFERP guest lecturer series, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification. Thank you so much one more time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
On 29 and 30th of December 2021, IFERP is organizing an amazing 4th International Conference on Applied Sciences, Engineering, Technology and Management ICASETM in Dubai, to solve various issues in information technology, case studies and innovative inventions, computer networks, supply chain management, and organization studies.